This is gonna blow your mind. Don't miss out on the next yummy recipe. Hungry for more? Hit that subscribe button and join our Culinary Recipe Creations family. We've got an endless menu of delectable and delicious recipes just waiting for you. From appetizers to desserts, there's something for every foodie. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and let's get cooking.
There's nothing quite like the taste of fresh homemade pasta. It's a culinary experience that transcends mere sustenance. It becomes a celebration of flavor, texture, and the simple joy of creating something beautiful with your own hands. Imagine the aroma of flour and eggs mingling in the air, the satisfying feel of the dough between your fingers. This is the magic of homemade pasta. Let's embark on this culinary adventure together. Making pasta from scratch might seem daunting at first, but fear not, it's easier than you think. With a little patience and these simple steps, you'll be twirling homemade pasta like a pro in no time. The reward is well worth the effort. A plate of pasta that's bursting with fresh flavor and a sense of accomplishment that only comes from creating something from scratch. So, gather your ingredients and let's begin this delicious journey. Homemade pasta is more than just a meal. It's an expression of love and care. It's the perfect way to impress your family and friends, or simply to treat yourself to a special weeknight dinner. The process of making pasta is therapeutic, almost meditative. It's a chance to slow down, connect with your ingredients, and create something truly special. Whether you're a seasoned cook or a kitchen novice, making homemade pasta is an experience that will enrich your culinary repertoire. It's a skill that you'll cherish for years to come. A way to connect with generations past and create new memories with loved ones. So, roll up your sleeves, put on your apron, and let's get started. Before we begin our pasta making adventure, let's gather our ingredients. For the pasta dough, you'll need just a few simple staples: flour, eggs, olive oil, and a pinch of salt. These humble ingredients, when combined with a little love and care, will transform into a delicate, flavorful dough. Choose good quality flour for the best results, and make sure your eggs are fresh. For the creamy tomato sauce, you'll need ripe tomatoes, heavy cream, garlic, onion, and a selection of herbs and spices. The quality of your ingredients will directly impact the flavor of your sauce, so choose the freshest produce you can find. Ripe, juicy tomatoes are essential for a vibrant, flavorful sauce. Don't be afraid to experiment with different herbs and spices to create your own signature flavor profile. Olive oil is the lifeblood of Italian cooking, and it plays a crucial role in both the pasta dough and the sauce. It adds richness, flavor, and a beautiful sheen to the finished dish. Use a good quality extra virgin olive oil for the best results. A pinch of salt enhances the flavors of both the pasta and the sauce, so don't forget this essential ingredient. Gathering your ingredients is like embarking on a culinary treasure hunt. It's a chance to explore your local market, discover new ingredients, and connect with the source of your food. Take your time, choose your ingredients carefully, and enjoy the process of preparing for your culinary creation. Now that we have our ingredients assembled, it's time to begin the magical process of making the pasta dough. Start by creating a well in the center of your mound of flour. This is where the eggs, olive oil, and salt will come together to form the heart of your pasta. Crack the eggs into the well, being careful not to break the yolks. Next, add a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of salt to the well. Using a fork, gently whisk the eggs, olive oil, and salt together. Slowly begin incorporating the flour from the inner walls of the well into the egg mixture. Continue mixing until a shaggy dough begins to form. Once the dough has come together, turn it out onto a lightly floured surface. Knead the dough for 8 to 10 minutes until it becomes smooth and elastic. This is a crucial step in developing the gluten in the flour, which will give your pasta its characteristic chewiness. If the dough feels too sticky, add a little more flour, a tablespoon at a time. After kneading, wrap the dough tightly in plastic wrap and let it rest at room temperature for at least 30 minutes. This resting period allows the gluten to relax, making the dough easier to roll out. While the dough rests, you can begin preparing the creamy tomato sauce. With our dough rested and ready, it's time to transform it into beautiful strands of pasta. Divide the dough into 4 equal portions. Working with one portion at a time, lightly flour your work surface and begin rolling out the dough using a rolling pin. Roll the dough from the center outwards, turning it frequently to ensure even thickness. Continue rolling until the dough is thin enough to see through. If you have a pasta machine, you can use it to roll out the dough to the desired thickness. This will save you time and effort and ensure a consistent thickness. If the dough becomes sticky, lightly dust it with flour. Once the dough is rolled out, it's time to cut it into your desired shape. For fettuccine, fold the dough into thirds lengthwise, then cut it into thin strips. For spaghetti, roll the dough tightly into a log and cut it into thin rounds. You can also use a pasta cutter to create various shapes like ravioli or tortellini. After cutting the pasta, spread it out on a lightly floured surface to prevent sticking. You can cook the pasta immediately or let it dry for later use. Dried pasta can be stored in an airtight container for several days. Section 5. The creamy tomato sauce. A symphony of flavors. While the pasta dough rests, let's create a creamy tomato sauce that will perfectly complement our homemade pasta. Begin by sautéing finely chopped onions and garlic in olive oil until fragrant. The aroma of garlic and onions sizzling in olive oil is a symphony of flavors that will tantalize your taste buds. Add the ripe, chopped tomatoes to the pan and cook until they soften and release their juices. The tomatoes will transform into a rich, flavorful base for the sauce. Season with salt, pepper, and your favorite herbs and spices. A pinch of red pepper flakes will add a touch of heat. Once the tomatoes have cooked down, stir in the heavy cream. The cream will add a luxurious richness and velvety texture to the sauce. Simmer the sauce for a few minutes, allowing the flavors to meld together. Taste and adjust seasonings as needed. Finally, add a handful of fresh basil leaves to the sauce. The basil will add a bright, fresh flavor that perfectly complements the creamy tomato sauce. Your kitchen will be filled with the intoxicating aroma of basil, tomatoes, and cream. Section 6. Cooking the pasta, achieving culinary perfection. Section 7. Marrying pasta and sauce, a culinary union. Section 8. Serving and savoring, a feast for the senses. Section 9. Tips for pasta perfection, elevating your culinary skills. Section 10. Sharing the joy, spreading the culinary love. Section 11. Conclusion. Embracing the art of homemade pasta.
This is why you need to hit subscribe. Deliciousness awaits. Today, we're serving up some of the tastiest, easiest to make recipes you'll ever try. From savory dinners to sweet treats, we've got everything to satisfy your cravings. But don't just take our word for it. Join the Culinary Recipe Creations community and see for yourself. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our drool-worthy dishes. Like this video if you're hungry for more and leave a comment below. We love hearing from you. And of course, don't forget to share with your fellow foodies and hit the notification bell for your daily dose of deliciousness. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our foodie recipe tutorial. Let us know what you think in the comments below. We hope to see you back here very soon. Take care and see you in the next video.